Now we discuss about what is DBMS. So DBMS stands for Database Management System. Now the first term is what is data. In the context of DBMS, what is data? Everybody know it is a fact that can be recorded. Data can be represented in the form of numbers, word, images, sounds, etc. Example, 1 is a data, but ₹1 is a information, because processed or meaningful of data is called a information. Let's now, the next term is database. What is database? Database is a collection of related data. Why I am saying related data? Already I said I have data 1 and another data 25. Those is a collection of data, but it is not a collection of related data. So it is not a database. Suppose you take an example of newspaper. It is a collection of related data, but it is not a database. Take another example of university. It's a collection of related data regarding faculties and students. It is a database because the proper definition of database is a collection of related data that represent some real world entity. If the changes are there in the real world entity, that changes should be reflected in the database. Next is management. What is management? Means controlling the data. So next is system. System means a way by which the data in the database can be maintained. So the definition of DBMS, database management system, is a collection of related data and set of program to access and store those data in easy and efficient manner. So examples, MySQL and Oracle are popular commercial database management system. So next, purpose of DBMS and advantages over file system. Why we are going for database? What is the need of using the database system? In early days, we use database applications stored in file system. Instead of files, why we are going for DBMS? So some drawbacks are in the file system. So some of them: data redundancy, data inconsistency, hard to retrieve data, security problem. What is data redundancy? It is a duplication of data in a file. Suppose a customer have both accounts in savings and current account in a bank. The name and address of a customer is available in both the accounts. So this leads data redundancy. So wastage of space in memory. Next one is data inconsistency. It is inconsistency. Suppose the address of the customer has changed and this information has been changed in one file, not in another file. So this leads the data to incorrect format. So it is a data inconsistency. Next one is hard to retrieve data. It's very difficult to access those data in easy and efficient manner in file system. Next one is security problem. So security, data security means protecting your previous data from unauthorized user. So any user is able to access those data at any time. So this is the disadvantages for using file system. So next is data abstraction. It means that the system hides the details of how the data is stored and maintained. There are 3 levels of abstraction. First one is physical level, logical level, view level. What is physical level? Physical level or internal level? It is the lowest level of abstraction. It describes how the data are actually stored. This is in terms of bits or bytes, etc. So next one is logical level or conceptual level. It is a middle level of abstraction which defines what data are stored in the database. It's in terms the data type likes numbers, character, etc. The last one, third level, is a view level. It is the highest level of data structure level of data abstraction, which defines only those parts of database in which users are interested and hides rest of data from the users. So next topic is database users. There are three users are naive users, application programmers and sophisticated user. It is naive users. Naive users, the users do not access the database directly. They access the database through some application program. The use of database, they use database application without technical knowledge of the database. So end user interact with the database through an interface. So they must have the knowledge to be installed software to be used. So next one is application programmers. Computer professionals who write application programs. Next one is sophisticated users. Sophisticated users interact with the system without writing programs. They do not require any interface to interact with the database. They form their request in a database using a query language. Thank you.